So anyway, Doomsday, we talked about. People kept saying that people are hyped up about it, obviously, because they said, "Where's the? Did you see the trailer? Did you see the trailer?" I didn't show the trailer, but I understand why you're asking. Because people are hyped up. So when they announced this movie, Doomsday was supposed to come out in May, and they said, "Nope, putting it in December. We need more time." And that happened to land right in the same time when Dune 3 already said, "We're coming out." And I said, "You gotta move. If you're Dune 3, you cannot stay there. It would be bad news." And I still people, where would you move? So you got to either move to October or November. Because when we were looking through those release dates, that was really the only time. Well, you got Mr. Jeff Schneider, who's saying something very similar, Rocks. So this is now one of 2026's most highly anticipated sci-fi movies may back down from Avengers Doomsday. And let's see. So I don't know why they have a picture of okay, never mind. Has already moved from May to December, and it shares a release date with one of the big sci-fi movies. As of now, Doomsday and Dune Part 3 are both scheduled for release on December 18, 2026. And it's a move that unlikely do either movie any favors, so it's hard to shake the feeling that Doomsday, as it's been doubled by fans, will see the Dune prequel suffer the most. Marvel Studios has no intention of backing down, and based off of a World Real report, Denis Villeneuve's movie may end up arriving in theaters sooner than expected. I thought Snyder's did it. Anyway, Dune Part 3 wrapped shooting last month, giving it close to 10 months to complete post-production, makes a shift to October to November perfectly plausible, and the site has uncovered further evidence to suggest that might be the case. I point to a recent interview with Venice Film Festival artistic director Alberto Barbera, in which he said the next Dune could be a possibility for next September's event. As a report, which is most speculative, points out, if Dune 3 was released in December, odds are that it wouldn't be premiering at Venice, which takes place during the first and second week of September. However, an October or November release date, a splash on the Lido seems much more plausible. We'll see what happens, but when it comes to premium format screens, Avengers Doomsday will be a priority. That won't be good for Part 3, so we'll see when Warner Brothers blinks. Denis will shift to James Bond. We'll fully expect to deliver. Yada yada yada. Whatever.
What is the schedule for next year for October and November?
I'll bring that up. Thank you for asking.
You're so welcome, Kristian.
Thank you, Roxanne.
You're so welcome.
Look how nice it is when Mike's not here.
It's just you know.
But Mike turned. He did what he did to Steph with you. He did that to you yesterday. He joined Roca yesterday on the show.
Did they do well? We haven't even talked about it.
116.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, let me double check and see if that's right. 115. 115. And
so we have 100 more to go.
Yeah, but you never know.
No, listen. Do I believe in myself more than I should?
You could do it. So let's see what's coming up now. Next year, okay? Because there's a couple different things that let me bring this up, Rox. The media presentation, there it is. Okay, so this is for December. So we want to get to next October. Is that what you asked me?
Yeah, and November.
All right, so I had said, because I looked at what real estate we were looking at that point. Because right now, if you look at October, you got Alejandro Inarritu film about Warner Brothers. So you don't want to step on that. October 9th, The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender, I believe that's animated. So October 9th could work. October 15th, you got nothing. Time. October 15th would be a good one. October 16th, you get Street Fighter. You might not want to go
so what we're looking at right now is just December, Kristian. Are you scrolling for us at all? Or?
Oh, shoot. Sorry. I thought I moved. Stupid. Hold on. I was looking. I have it up on two different things.
No worries.
I apologize. All right, there it is. October 2. There's now you can see it, right?
Yep.
All right. Inarritu film. You don't want to step on the Inarritu film. That's the Warner Brothers. They don't want to step on their own film. And then October 9th, October 15th to me is the only one that makes sense because there's no competition in time. And you can at least you want to go up against Dune in week 2 against Street Fighter? Sure. Why not?
What is October for this?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying at all?
Like October, like is it October a big enough month? You mean to come out?
I obviously everybody associates it with more horror, but also it's not Thanksgiving, it's not Christmas
Sure.
time. Kind of
Sure.
like, what
Sure.
is it?
Yeah, no, I get it. And when Luke sent this to me today, he said November would be better. And I said, I don't know, because you remember the second part did very well. It came out in March, right? So the problem is, if you November 6th really would be the only time you could move it, because November, unless this November 20th is the untitled Warner Brothers film is Dune. But even then, I don't want to go up against the Hunger Games. You're still taking money out of my pocket if you do that. November 6th, I don't know what Archangel is, Dr. Seuss. I mean, families aren't going to go see Dune. So maybe November 6th. November 25th, you got Fokker and Law and Hexed, okay, and then Narnia. So right now, the best two dates, if I'm choosing, are even November 6th or October 15th. Or move it till March of 2027. And I hope that's not the case. All right, I'm so excited to find new gifts for people in the holiday season, and I know people are looking for gifts. They're running around right now. I get it. You're like, what am I going to get for somebody that I know that they're going to like? It's stressful. Trust me, I got it. Aura Frames. It is the one that you're going to get for somebody, and you're going to feel like, oh, they really thought about me when they got this. I have a problem when it comes to searching for my mom. What is she gonna like? I don't know. And I'm like, you know what? Getting her a frame. She's gonna love it. She's got so many great pictures from the past and things she could use. It's amazing. So here's the beauty about it. You can upload unlimited photos and videos to this thing. You just have to download the Aura app, and it connects right to the Wi-Fi. You can preload the photos before they ship out. You can personalize your gift. You want to put a message in there. It's amazing. You can share photos and videos, no problem whatsoever. You can go right from your phone, and it's all year round. And there's a gift box included. That's pretty cool too. Every frame that comes packaged in a premium gift box with no price tag. So for a limited time, you can save on the perfect gift. You got to visit auraframes.com. You're going to get $35 off of Aura's best-selling Carver matte frame. It's named #1 by Wirecutter. You got to use the code, though, Kristian at checkout. That is auraframes.com. Promo code Kristian. Now, this deal is exclusive to listeners, and frames do sell out real fast. So if you order yours now to get in time for the holidays, you're going to appreciate it. Support the show by mentioning us at the checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
This just feels like it's supposed to be a Thanksgiving or Christmas release.
I know.
So I don't think any of those are ideal, but obviously they're more ideal than going up against.
You can't go. You're right. You just cannot go against Doomsday. You'll get murdered.
It's hard to think they wouldn't, just based on the screens.
Right. Yeah, right. Because your IMAX screens are taken away, and that movie has to be seen in IMAX.
Right.
Has to be.
Right.
So if I'm Warner Brothers, I'm like, this sucks, because they had the date first before Doomsday. But I think that Disney knew very well that screw it.
Do you think that it's possible that Doomsday won't be done?
Oh, Doomsday will be done. Yeah.
And they'll have to push? No?
No. That's why they moved it, because they were worried about November.
I think so too.
Yeah. They were worried about May. So they said, okay, well, we'll be done by December. So let's just, and they were looking at it, and they probably said, well, Dune, we'll go up against Dune. That's what they said. And then they're like, and they guarantee you in that meeting. And then once we move, Dune will move. And they're right. They're absolutely right.
It's such like big brother bully mentality.
It's big business, right? I mean, that's
sure.
it. Because
they'll move. Yeah, y'all are right.
Because, and then, the other thing we should, as far as December goes, because December is pretty, I mean, you could put it on December 4th. The only thing coming out is Violent Night 2. But you're in trouble though, because the next week, 7 days later, is Jumanji 3. So that's going to cut into your box office. And then, then you're in the same predicament that you were, because then the 18th is Doomsday.
Let me ask you this little side tangent question, but as you mentioned, you've been getting a lot of comments. Did you see the Doomsday trailer? Sure. And also, as you mentioned, people are so excited about the trailer. Everyone wants to see it. Do you think that the Doomsday trailer has the potential to make or break whether people are going to Doomsday or not? Why is this trailer such a big deal?
It's an Avengers movie.
Of course, but
yeah, because I think that people want to be excited about Marvel again.
And do you think that the trailer has the possibility to do that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
You can tell the hype behind it. Like when every other comment on my out of the theater reaction is, "Did you see the Doomsday trailer? Did they show the Doomsday trailer
Yeah.
with it?" Like people are curious. It's going to be a massive trailer. It's going to be one of the biggest trailers of the year, if not ever. And because people don't know what this movie's about. No one knows what this movie's about.
How many characters do you think that
they're going to show in the trailer? I think you're going to see the X-Men. I think we're definitely going to see like the old school. They're going to
in the first trailer.
I think so, because you're going to show who's in the movie, and they already announced 87 people in the movie,
right?
So you're going to have to see a bunch of them. You're going to see everybody? No. Are you going to see? Now the question is, are you going to see Downey? You're going to see his face.
What's your answer to that question?
In the trailer, you might, because you might want to mark with him, but I'm still holding by. I think that you're going to see Downey's face 10% out of 90% not, which I think is a very smart play overall.
If they do that.
From what I heard, that's what they do.
Who'd you hear
from? But nonetheless, I think that it's I think it's going to do very, very well. And the other thing that's going to do very well is the Odyssey stuff too. They're showing the Odyssey, like the prologue, and I think that they're showing like a huge portion of the Odyssey. That's going to hype people up.
When is that being released?
The movie itself, I think in July of next year. That'll come out before Doomsday. Like that movie comes out. I want to tell you it's July. Let me see if I'm lying. It is July 17th. Yeah, I was going over this last night with a friend of mine and in the theater before we started watching Avatar. And like it's a big, I mean, shit, it's big starting in April. Super Mario Part 2 is going to be massive. You've got the Michael Jackson movie is going to be massive. May 1st, you've got Devil Wears Prada 2, then Mortal Kombat 2. Then you've got May 15th. This is a slower week. May 22nd is Mandalorian and Grogu.
Say it by its name.
The Mandalorian and Grogu. June.
I hear it in my head that way every single time I read it.
I love that. June 5th, Masters of the Universe. June 12th, Scary Movie 6. June 12th, the UFO movie with Steven Spielberg. June 19th, Toy Story 5. June 26th, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. July 1st, Minions 3. July 3rd, Shiver, whatever that is. July 10th, live action Moana. July 17th, The Odyssey. July 31st, Spider-Man. August 7th, Untitled Warner Brothers movie. August 14th, Paw Patrol movie. August 28th, that Coyote versus Acme movie. I mean, that's the summer. The summer is stacked. It's a big summer.
Shiver is a really hot word.
That's only because you're dating someone right now.
Yes, it is, Kristian. Yes, it is.
Right. That's the only reason. You would not have said that about a year ago.
You said it, and I thought,
Yeah. And you see, that's a glow right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Glow. How's that going, by the way?
Yep.
Is it going good?
I would say yeah.
Okay. Are you exclusive? You know how I know the answer is yes? Because
I didn't say no.
because you're usually so like, here's everything that's going on, and you're like not. So that's how I know.
I know. I would say that until we have that like actual talk,
you're gonna wait.
He brought it up to me this week.
Damn.
But
okay.
I'm a slow roll, girl.
Don't do that anymore. This is the time has come for slow. It's gone.
Says who?
Me. Because you like this person. That's
I do. I like this person.
I know. That's why I'm saying the time is gone for the time is gone.
No, but the word shiver, let me tell you.
It's shiver. Okay. You just want to make sure it's not about the shiver.
Yeah, you got to make sure it's not about the shiver.
Okay. But the shiver is good.
Yeah,
It was real good.
Let me tell you something that you. Let me
The
see if
red
you.
you're getting. It's amazing.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something though, and let me see if you remember this.
Sure.
This is a very specific question. Yeah, you bite that apple.
I shiver when I eat that apple.
How very Army Hammer Timothy Chalamet of you. So, do you remember how much you knew about Sadie before you referred to her as your girlfriend? Does that question make sense?
I know what you're saying. Like how much I know about her before I could actually say this person's my girlfriend.
This is my girlfriend. Like,
yeah. It's different for guys. Sadie's pretty hot.
Yeah, Sadie is really hot.
Yeah.
But I just mean in terms of like, do you like? I haven't had a person that I'm starting to see and just see that person in a decade, Kristian.
I know. Has it been that long?
So it's hard to know, like what do you need to know in order to feel like that's appropriate behavior? Like, do you need to know somebody's middle name? Do you need to know like what their 5-year plan is?
I think when you start getting into that fucks stuff up.
Okay.
I think that you got to go with a feeling.
So like how much? But so how much did you know? And
I
like
mean,
how long was that period?
So long now. I don't. I can't. I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you. Like Roxy, and this is the wrong person to ask. I've told this story before. I was sitting.
Listen, you're the only person in the room with me.
I know I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm sitting because I was sitting. That told this story. This is my old apartment. I was with Sadie. I was sitting there. I said, "Honey, that's awesome. That sign. How long has that been there?" She goes, 5 years. I go,
Yeah.
Oh. All right. So I'm not.
You don't remember when you went from like I'm seeing other people to
I mean, I remember. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I remember. Like, I don't remember at that point if I knew her middle name or not.
And do you remember how you like? Did you say to her, "Will you be my girlfriend"?
No, I mean, I don't think it came out to be like that. But I think we just agreed that we just didn't need to see anybody else. But I think that it comes down to more for me anyway, and I know for her, it's like, do you want to spend time with this person? And it's like, and learning about the person throughout is part of the adventure. You don't want to learn all of it first. Learn about it throughout the adventure.
It's so difficult. I actually don't even really have any new friends for the last several years. So it's so difficult to know like when to reveal certain information about yourself.
Yeah, I get it.
I just this feels like a brand new experience for me.
Right. Don't read too much into it. Just if you this is the easiest and simplest advice I can get. You like this guy a lot, right?
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Then that's it. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know his 5-year plan. You don't need to know all that shit. You don't need to know that. You just you're reading too much into it. Just go on the adventure.
I think that I'm really trying to detach from outcome and go on the adventure.
Yeah.
It's just when you ask me specifically, like, are you exclusive with him? I'm like, what will it take in my mind to feel comfortable with that?
I'll give you the answer right now. If he started seeing someone else tomorrow, how would you feel?
I would be really upset.
You have your answer. You have your answer.
I actually don't like that answer, and I resent you asking me the question.
Right. Because you have your answer. That's why.
Because I think that would be not nice. And
because you have your answer. That's it. You're doing this thing, and you gotta drop the.
I really am, and I am like unwilling to drop it, and didn't realize like how difficult this would be.
Yeah. Well, you gotta be careful, because if you don't, then eventually someone goes, you gotta drop it, or I gotta take off.
I know. I just didn't kind of think that I would be the problem, and yet.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Well,
here I am.
There you go. But you'll know it's the old shit or get off the pot. It really is. That's the old saying, and I think it's.
I came home last night from Avatar, and there were flowers at my door, Kristian, and I was like, "What the fuck are flowers? What are flowers doing?"
Okay, so let me ask you a question. When you saw those flowers, though, even though you were like, well, after you took it in, do you say, "Oh my God, this is amazing, this person," or you're like, "Oh, this is too much"?
No, it doesn't feel too much. It feels really, really kind.
Then you have your answer. Because there are times, though. There are times.
No, I have had men send me flowers where
and
I'm
you're
like,
oh my God, give me a break.
Why would they send me those?
Why are you doing this? And it's like, this is too much, guy.
Yeah,
I get it. And there's also been times where someone will do something really nice for you, and it's just like it's just so nice, but it's like it's just not, that thing isn't there. If it's nice plus the thing is there, then you're being a fucking idiot, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
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 So,
all right. So
right.
we were talking about Shiver.
Shiver. But the shiver's there, which is good.
You know, when you have like that kind of brain fog about
and
so you were talking about movie news and I heard Shiver
Yeah.
and I was
Right.
gone.
Right. I don't even know where I don't even remember anymore where that was. A movie. It was a movie.
Movies.
The name of a movie called that. Anyway. All right.
I kind of think we have to go see Shiver now. We should be sponsored by Shiver. I just give so much PR for Shiver.
The only reason I know that movie from now on.
None of you were going to see Shiver.
No one cares.
Out of a lineup of Dune, Doomsday, I said, let's talk about Shiver.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to look up who's in Shiver.
Don't worry about it. All right. What I want you guys to do is tell me about Dune. I think that was the story where this came from. What do you think? You think it should move, not move? Where should it move to? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know.